Hello guys, hello chat, what is up? Hello everyone who have joined so far. CD, Sylveon Booth, hello guys. How are you all doing tonight? How haven't seen you since my match with Ken. I have mentally recovered after that craziness that was happening with in our game, and now we are back with more party games tournaments. We are back to see more exciting matchups, and we will have two tonight. We already saw IL versus Monkey earlier today in tournament VC, in the tournament live voice chat, and now we're going into another another kennethms match. He will be going up against SylveonFan in the losers bracket, round 4, and I have no idea what to expect. I predicted Kenneth to win in my predictions, but honestly, both of them showed like an insane run in this tournament. Both of them had very good performances and like improved a lot. So, and this tournament is nothing but crazy and nothing but unexpected. So it's gonna be really hard to tell, and I do not know who will win 100%, but I 100% know that it will be an exciting matchup. So I hope you guys are excited for it as I am, because I really wanna see who will win this one. And we will also be seeing finally Keiki versus Bacon is Dead right after this one. A match from losers bracket round 2. Not the only match from that stage that is left to play, but still, definitely a bit delayed. But we will be playing this one after Ken Sylveon, and we will be playing Itmar Jigsaw tomorrow. And with that, losers bracket round 2 will end. And yeah, tournament is getting to its eventual. I don't know if that's the word that I can say. English is my first language, guys, I swear. Either way, let me invite our participants in the party. I will also try to manage scoreboard today by myself, even though D is here, was willing to help, but I have gotten a new monitor recently, and this thing is fucking huge, and I have literally everything on my screen. Like, I have my Minecraft in the same resolution I had it before, but I also have a lot of space where I could fit like everything. I see chat, I see like my stream open, I see scoreboard, spreadsheet, like OBS, like I think I have everything open here, and I still have some space left for something else. I don't know. I can like watch YouTube or something while doing this shit. Spreadsheet, indeed. Spread is really shit. I don't know what I was saying. Wait, do I have notifications on? Yeah, I do. I could probably move it up a bit more to see them as well. Maybe like this. Yeah, I need to see my notifications on Twitch. Not on Twitch, but on OBS, I mean. In case something doesn't play, in case I miss something. You should put a hand cam there. Which one? Like my hand cam? Why would I look at my own hand cam? I can just like put it on stream if I had one, I guess. Yeah. Hand cam when? Not anytime soon. Probably never. I don't know if you guys wanna look at my hand cam even. And I never got like the, I don't know, never understood the, I don't know, hand cam specifically for the mouse. For keyboard, I guess it makes sense for some games to see like what person is pressing to learn what they're doing, but like, I don't know, I don't see much reason for Minecraft. And look at you eating cream cheese now. This will never happen. Absolutely never. Okay, let me open the scoreboard as well. Okay, it's working now. Yeah. So, how many channel points for cream cheese? I do not know. We shall. I will think about it. I will probably add a few more things soon for channel points. So, to distract people from grinding for the meow, I need to throw in a few more easy rewards so people can get them before, so people will like spend points on them and not grind for meow. Easy. No, I am never putting that there. You guys got your 1 bar ever for 50 followers. I said I'm never doing it again for anything. So cherish that one moment for the rest of your lives. Anyway, let's begin the match. I've been talking for quite a bit. Hit the cock. Maybe. Okay, both of them are ready. I'm somewhat ready as well. I think so. I'm gonna run like a minute of ad break to make sure that everything is working, but I don't think any of you will see it. Literally everyone is subscribed to my channel, so which is insane to think that I literally have fucking most of the people watching me are with paid subscriptions. It is absolutely wild. Haha, sub life, real. So yeah, what was it? I was gonna say something as well, but I guess I forgot. Yes, I forgot everything. It's fine. It's just excited to see the game. That's basically it. And I will do it as soon as the ad break ends. In case someone did cut in those pesky ads. And we will see. Oh, I was gonna say that it will be unfortunate to see either Ken or Sylveon leave the tournament, because both of them had a very good run, like I said, and both of them popped off a lot. And would like to see both of them continue going, but someone's tournament path will have to eventually end. Okay, let's move into the match. Finally. Fun. And we're starting Ken versus SylveonFan, losers bracket round number 4. With a big jousting. Ooh, a spicy start game. A very, very spicy beginning. Let us see if any of them will try to be aggressive or both of them will try for more safe routes. Ken already getting targeted by the random, not a fortunate start for him. SylveonFan spanning close, noticing it and going straight for Ken, killing him immediately. Ken is out of the game, not getting any stars. SylveonFan getting targeted by another random, killing him. It's just a 1v1 for Sylveon to get a 3-0 lead at the start. That's a start that you want to see for Sylveon, and not a good start for Ken whatsoever. This is a very big hit, not in terms of points, but also in terms of morale. And now, from a crazy beginning, from a very fast and insane game 1, we're moving to round number 2 of, and we'll split the more chill game, the more longer game, the game where people can calm their nerves a bit, but also the game that where people have to stay concentrated in all the time. swing games. Yeah, paid actor. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even see Kenneth, and when I found him, he was already getting like destroyed there. Like, not until he was like losing to random, but he took a lot of hits, so not a good start for him in that regard. But Kenneth is a strong player, and starting with a even starting with a 3-0 loss doesn't mean anything in those matchups yet. So we shall see how the rest of the games will play out. So far, Anvil Spliff is going somewhat smoothly for our participants. All the randoms are dead. So it's just two of them fighting for the stars. Sylveon fighting for increasing his lead at the start even more, and Kenneth is looking for the possibilities to start catching up. Both of them not in the best positions, I would say. I think Ken has a bit more land, and SylveonFan is kinda running out of it. Doing some risky jump there. Both of them are almost at the edge. Ken feels himself a bit more comfortable, but the last seconds of the game are always crazy. Both of them are on the last blocks, and Ken! Oh, they both had the exact same last block, but Ken didn't manage to escape the anvil in time, and SylveonFan with a 4-star lead after game number 2. We're moving into Ho Ho Ho. A possibility for Ken to come back, maybe, if he gets rid of SylveonFan, who stumbles at the start and almost gets trapped by the random here. Kenneth notices it. Entrapping Sylveon in his little corner there. Sylveon stealing some land from the pink random, but will it be enough to even get second place? Lime random seems to have a lot of land here. Is SylveonFan gonna get outplaced? Is it a possible swing for Kenneth here? Because Ken, I think, guaranteed has first place. He is up by a lot, and SylveonFan gonna get passed by a random here. Oh, but only by one. Thankfully for Sylveon. But a very, very good comeback for Ken here. He is down 4 stars, so any little swing, any little possibility to try and catch up to Sylveon is what Kenneth needs here. And now only 2 stars between them as they go into the halfway point, round number 4. I cannot speak. Animal Slaughter. Let's see. Sylveon starting off with a decent lead, Kenneth slowing down a little bit, getting his animals stolen by randoms. Sylveon in around 10 points lead, but very, very recoverable difference, and Kenneth catching up already a few points ahead now with a good RNG with cows. SylveonFan is in the middle trying to find answers, having a lot of good animals spawn around him and passing Kenneth by a lot now. Once again, Kenneth have a few cow spawns, but didn't manage to kill 2 of them, missing the last hits on both, falling behind even more. SylveonFan might be taking another round here if nothing crazy happens in the last few seconds. Kenneth stops. He understands he can't catch up. He can only pray for Sylveon to mess up, but it doesn't happen. Sylveon with another win and 3-star lead after 4 rounds. Now we're moving into Floor is Lava Band game that we will skip. A quick 1-minute break for our participants to try and recover their breath, recover their thoughts, and try to concentrate on what is about to happen, because it's halfway done and Sylveon is in a strong lead, but not guaranteed an RPG, a game where we've seen big leads being destroyed before. Seen crazy swings happen in this one. Kenneth starting with hitting one of the randoms twice, killing him easily and instantly. Sylveon struggling with his random in the middle, finally getting a kill and catching up to Kenneth, and Ken finding a few randoms here. One of the randoms passing Sylveon and catching up to Ken, who is now one more kill in the lead. SylveonFan killing one of the randoms, being one behind Kenneth now. They're both trying to fight it out, they're both trying to get a kill. Kenneth dying, but he dies to the random, which might be a way better scenario for him than dying to Sylveon, and he kills Sylveon himself. Oh, he's 2 kills in the lead, and Sylveon still behind the random, finally catching up. Both of them are so close together. One good hit, one good kill still, and it might be all over. Sylveon catching up to Kenneth, they're both tied at 4, and who won it? That's the question that I will have to answer during high ground. Oh, both of them got 4, right? Yeah, both of them got 4. Kenneth died once, twice, and SylveonFan only died once, so yeah, SylveonFan gains another star on Kenneth here in RPG. Seeing what looked like a possible another small swing, another small victory for Ken, another possibility to try and catch up. SylveonFan managed to recover at the last second and tied up with Ken, and that one death that I was talking about that seemed good for Ken, seemed good that he died to random and not Sylveon, still managed to beat him in the ass at the end, and was one of the reasons that he didn't gain the star in here. And now Sylveon with 3 rounds left, feeling himself a bit more comfortable. 4 stars in the lead, big jousting and ho-ho-ho, 2 big swing games out of the way, and Ken is slowly running out of options. Minecart racing. Last game in this lobby and 6th round in game number 1 overall. Both of them spawned right next to each other. Ken with not the best RNG in the first row and missing quite a bit. SylveonFan gaining some distance here, but still not comfortable enough, not reaching max speed yet. Both of them are 1 hit off max speed. SylveonFan reaching it a bit earlier than Ken, and most likely solidifying his win here in the first game. 5 star in the lead and only 2 rounds left. Let's see. Ken needs to pull off something extraordinary here to win, or even try to tie. The Sylveon is feeling himself very, very confident right now as the end of game 1 approaches. Jungle Jump is not the game that you wanna see if you can, but we have seen some swings in this game before. If one of the players managed to mess up, and it happens to Sylveon, he chokes and falls into the hole at the start. Kenneth with a bit of the lead. SylveonFan catching up to the random. Will he get at least second? He does. He finishes at the same frame, saving himself from a possible tie after round 8, and it's very, very lucky for Sylveon, because Ken could have tied it up here if Sylveon lost to this random. Ooh, but now Sylveon is probably thankful that he's already 4 stars ahead and already guaranteed win. But man, and how unfortunate for Kenneth. Both of them trying to fight it out. Ken at the edge and slips off, and seems like even if he had a chance, he would not be able to use it to try to tie it up, dying before both Sylveon and randoms. And yeah, they got a lot of swing games in the first round here, and SylveonFan with a very good performance, finishing off game number 1 with a strong 7-star lead. Very good game 1. If it wasn't for swing games, it would have been very close, but Ken was a bit more unlucky, and Sylveon performed a bit better in those. And Kenneth had an opportunity to catch up in games like Ho 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 and RPG, and he gained some good scores there, but overall, I think the starting off with 3-0 pick dressing was too big of a hit, and SylveonFan managed to start off with a nice lead for himself here. But let's see, maybe we have seen games like that before. The game that starts with a big difference and then the game is going way too close up until the very end, so projectile particles, I don't know, I don't think you can because I have minimal particles and I could still see everything, so I don't know. Yeah, but either way, game 1 has been over. Now we're moving into round number 2. SylveonFan already with 1 win. Okay, missing terminal particles. Yeah, there might be. I mean, there's like I think some people like completely reduce a bunch of particles for themselves. I know Cheetah does it for a lab escape, like the block breaking particles, but I don't know about. I think he still has the projectile particles. I don't know if you can turn them off at all, so we shall see. Okay. We shall see if game number 2 will be as crazy as game 1. Sorry. With because we've seen quite a lot of swing games in game 1, and usually it doesn't happen that too often, so let's see how they will perform with possibly more core games, more solid games for themselves. And we'll see how it will play out with less swings, or maybe we will get even more swing games, who knows, maybe we'll get fucking every swing game possible right now. It's fucking party games, you never know what is going to happen, so. And we got Fire Leapers, not exactly swing game, but not really a game that we're playing, so we will requeue and look for a better lobby right now. Now, Workshop is one of those games I was talking about. Kenneth starting with a good side. I don't see Sylveon anywhere. I think he might also be on the good side. Let's see it. Ken starting with a bit of a lead, but not that much. I think they're both on the same side. Both of them have been practicing Workshop a lot on the practice server. Finishing first 2 crafts very quickly, and Sylveon kind of up ahead now, approaching the 4th craft. Kenneth falling slightly behind. Sylveon is now up in the lead on the last craft, doing some very good comeback, and Sylveon finishing first. All crafts Workshop practice was definitely paid off for Sylveon here, and holy shit, this random was actually pretty fast. And now Sylveon starting with another 1-star lead. Not another 1-star lead. He started last time with 3, but this time he's starting with a win again, but not as significant as win in the last game. Moving now to another core game, game of bombardment. We have seen some pretty long, some very good bombardment today from IL and Monkey. Let's see if today's participants will outlive them, and most importantly, who will outlive their opponent. That's the only question that matters for our players right now. In order to win this matchup. 15 seconds before death wave, 2 randoms are still in the game, which might not be the best scenario. One of them is dead, the other one, the one who finished workshop pretty fast, finally dying, and it's just Sylveon and Ken as the first death wave approaches. Will they survive it? Kenneth outlives SylveonFan here, tying up the score. And they're moving into another survival time game, and will spliff. A game that came down to the very last block last time, and only came down to a small mistake from Kenneth where he died to an anvil before Sylveon died. Now we will see who will perform better this time. Bruh, hold on, I'm getting messages from Bacon here, who might not play today anymore. Bruh. Okay, I'm back. There are still 3 randoms in the game. With our participants, one of them dying. The other 2 are kinda surviving for a pretty long time, which might affect the outcome. We shall see. I think it will only happen if one of the players will do a really bad mistake, which those 2 probably won't. They are very confident with their moves, they know what they're doing, they played it a lot of times, and now SylveonFan actually doesn't seem to be in the best position. Never mind anything I just said. SylveonFan does a big mistake, and now it's just Ken and the random here, and Kenneth dying again. Kenneth dying as well, still getting a star, but man, both of them getting outlived by this random here. Quite an anvil spliff moment indeed. Twitch is being weird. Hope it doesn't start showing ads in the middle of the game. Yeah. Hope not. Either way, it's not something I need to worry about right now. What I need to worry about is another game of minecart racing. Kenneth, 3 games in already, 1 star ahead, and gaining such a massive advantage in minecart racing this time, but not being able to reach max speed. Sylveon is catching up. Can he pass Ken before he finally hits the last shot? No, Kenneth will be getting another win in this game, and now 2 stars ahead of SylveonFan. With halfway done through game number 2, they're getting into pig fishing, both of them getting not the best spawns, actually getting the worst spawns in the game. Purple and pink, so let's see how it it will play out. Ken is known for being one of the best at pig fishing in the 1v1s, so he might get another star here, another possible increase of his lead, but both him and Sylveon are on the same cycle, and Sylveon actually managed to steal a bunch of picks from Ken, passing him, and kind of only now passing not Sylveon but the random, still being behind but not too much. Sylveon only 2 picks, 2 points in the lead. It's a very slow difference, very slow lead. A few small mistakes and it might be over, and one of the randoms stealing from Ken's cycle again. He's falling behind even more, missing one of the picks as well. SylveonFan is feeling himself pretty comfortable as last 15 seconds approach. Ken trying to catch up. Sylveon misses a few picks. Ken only 1 behind. Doing one of the misses again, and I think Sylveon takes it. I think Sylveon takes this pig fishing, and now being only 1 star behind Ken. Oh, and it's pig jousting again. It's in the cycle. It's the swing games time, and NF spawning right next to 2 randoms here. Neither of them go for him immediately. One of them notices, Ken panics and tries to run away to a better spot. One of the random hiding, noticing him again, and Ken taking a few hits. Still trying to hide somewhere away from SylveonFan, which I do not see anywhere. I see SylveonFan. He is hiding on the other side of the map. One of the randoms trying to squeeze out all the campers, but not noticing any of our participants yet. Only going for one of the randoms. Ken is failing to hide properly and just makes himself visible for randoms. But maybe he's just trying to get closer to Sylveon and kill him off quickly. They're reaching a deathmatch, and Kenneth engaged in a fight with SylveonFan. Kenneth dying first again. He already got a few hits from random there. SylveonFan was on full health, and now he's getting very much needed regen in a deathmatch, and SylveonFan getting another 3-point sweep in pig jousting with the 2 rounds left. They're getting shooting range. Kenneth 2 stars behind with only 2 rounds still. Possible to catch up, but it's gonna be very hard. Ken getting first 2 golden zombies. SylveonFan struggling behind not only Ken but also a random. Kenneth, I think Ken has the TNT. He's waiting to shoot it, and SylveonFan snatches the golden zombie Ken was about to kill with his TNT. And I think Ken got the other TNT arrow though. And SylveonFan passing the random, and Ken going for straight for regular zombies, for regular skeletons. Already reaching 40 points. Ken still waiting for those goldens. Finally, golden skeleton appears. Another one appears, and SylveonFan stealing it from Ken as well. Oh, what a play from SylveonFan, who solidifies at least a tie for himself in game number 2 as well. What kind of snipes were those? SylveonFan. He stole like 30 points from Ken, who had the TNT for the whole round, and manages to just solidify his another win here, and all the randoms are gone. Ken won't even be able to tie it up. Never mind, it's bombardment. We will requeue. Repeat. And now, with only 1 round left, Ken 3 stars behind. The randoms in this game are so good. Real. All of them were hiding, and Ken got a bit unlucky. That guy just got a solo lobby for free. Real. Now, I will split another repeat. Imagine if it wasn't repeat and SylveonFan just jumped off there for no reason. Would have been a bit yikes. This workshop can be played out anyways, it's fun. Maybe. It will probably be faster if we play it out. Floor is lava. We can play this one out. This one is fun to play. But either way, they have only one round left. Gonna be SylveonFan already gonna be with 2 wins going into game number 3, and Ken's only hope might be game like Frozen Floral Ho Ho Ho, and his only hope is to get a 3-star lead and tie it up to make his situation not the worst right now. Let's see what they will get, and it's another repeat. Hypixel is raising a bit of tension for us here. Still waiting on that last round to see if Ken still has a chance to tie it up, or is SylveonFan gonna get away with 2-0. And Lawnmower is the last round. Of game number 2, and I do not think, no matter what, Ken will be able to recover 3 stars in here. Never mind, one of the randoms was actually up ahead there, but it's very unlikely that SylveonFan falls behind 2 randoms, though 2 of them are kinda close to both of the participants. Let's not jump to the conclusions yet, because Kenneth is in the lead and SylveonFan getting behind one of the randoms. What is going on? What is going on with SylveonFan? And one of the other randoms was also close behind. He needs to not let any of them pass him. Okay, thankfully for SylveonFan, one of the randoms who was close left, and it's good. He will not be losing 3 stars in Lawnmower. I'm not prepared to see a 3-0 in Lawnmower today. Nah, that's not what I expected to see in my lifetime. And yeah, Kenneth wins Lawnmower, but it is not enough. Sylveon is now in a 2-0 lead against Kenneth in a very important matchup for both of them, and I don't know what to say, because all the games are very close, but just the swing games are so tough on Kenneth today, and despite having a very good first half of game number 2, he still loses after getting 3-0'd and pick jousting once again, and he had an opportunity to recover with a shooting range, having TNT arrows, but SylveonFan just pops off and having one of the best games of his life right now. Let me see something really quickly. Okay, now Sylveon is only one game off, one tie off, one win off the next round. Next round against IL 2004 in the losers bracket, and Ken in a very bad position. Ken, who showed an insane performance in the winners bracket in his very first round of losers bracket, struggling so much, getting very unlucky with the swing games and he's in a worse position. Not in the worst, in a bad position right now. He is one lose, one tie away from getting eliminated, but you know, with the party games tournaments, it is never over until it's over. And let's see if it's gonna end here or if we will see more than 3 games in this matchup, because like I said, they both were showing very confident, very good performance from both sides, so it could still go either way, but Sylveon is in a very, very good spot right now. Let's see if the match will end now, or if Ken still get a chance. Man, Sylveon is a party gamer for real. This guy is real. Just pay to win, leaves. He is so right for that. And we're starting off with another somewhat swing game. Super Ship, the start of game number 3. And it could potentially end up in a swing if one of the players will go aggressive, but I don't know if any of them wants that. I think Ken might try doing it because he's not behind in this game, but he's behind in overall matchup, and starting with a 3-star lead would be very nice for Ken here. But going aggressive in Super Ship is always risky against good opponents, and this risk might not pay off for Kenneth, SylveonFan, being careful while killing off one of the randoms near the wall. And might try to go for another one here. Kenneth could have gone for a more aggressive play, but decides to keep himself safe in his little spot on the map here. SylveonFan being not really trapped, but doing some interesting moves, and notices the end of Ken's tail here and cutting him off a bit here. Again, Ken is not in the best position. Notices the same for SylveonFan. The last random is dying to nothing, and it's just our players, our participants going at each other. Kenneth going into the location where the last non died, and it's not the best place to be. He still has some space to escape, but will he notice it, and will he use it to gain some land? He does, but he does not notice Sylveon, who cuts him off here again, or at least tries to. SylveonFan didn't cut off majority of the land here, and ends up being trapped within his land right here. And Kenneth trying to go way too aggressive for his own good, trapping himself in the corner, but escaping with the jump. A risky play for Ken, but it somewhat pays off now that SylveonFan a bit trapped on this side of the map, but Ken wasted too much time. His tail is disappearing, and SylveonFan regaining a lot of land and going very aggressive towards Ken here, trying to cut him off even more. It's now mostly gonna be a waiting game, a game of slowly taking land from other player, and SylveonFan loses a bunch of his land here. Doesn't go for a risky play to try to escape, and Kenneth trapping SylveonFan on the right side of the map here. Yeah, you can see how much land he has compared to Sylveon, but Sylveon is not in the worst position. He still has quite a bit of land that if he conserves it properly, he might survive for a few more minutes. And if he notices that his and Ken's tail disappear there in a very close zone to each other, whoever will notice it first might gain so much land. Sylveon going for that play might be able to steal a bunch of land here. Ken considering too much land, notices it's way too late, but still stealing a bunch of land from Sylveon. They're both going too aggressive, and Kenneth starting off game number 3 with a 1-star lead here. And now we're moving into band game of Spider Maze. Bit of a break after a long and enduring game of Super Ship for our participants. Okay, let's see. Oh, the swing games today are fucking brutal. They pop so many times today, and they're both having a little bit of fight with randoms here. Kenneth, where is he going? Does he not go for Sylveon? Does he not see him? No, he finally noticed his opponent going for SylveonFan. But Sylveon with nice dodges, killing Ken off! Once again! Off after what seemed to be a good start for Ken. Sylveon recovers so much with Frozen Floor already being in the lead no matter what. And Ken, if not the best luck for himself. The swing games are so brutal on him today. We're moving into another game of Workshop. Kenneth with the bad side here. And I do not see Sylveon anywhere here. I think Sylveon might be having a good side. Yeah, Sylveon is so far in the lead already. Already almost like half a craft, almost the whole craft ahead of Kenneth. Going into craft number 4 already. Yeah, Sylveon has been practicing so much Workshop, and having a better side definitely helps him here. And Sylveon will be getting another star unless he completely messes up the last craft, but I doubt it will happen. Oh, Sylveon had bad side. Never mind, he's just fucking cracked out of his mind. Apparently. Yeah, that Workshop practice paid off completely to him, and now he's 3 stars in the lead after only 3 rounds. Yeah, Sylveon is having way better RNG. Not RNG, but way better performance in the swing games here. On my monitor just did something weird. Okay, I hope nothing fucking dies here. That would be unfortunate. It like flickers a bit right now. I don't. Uh-oh. Really hope it's nothing. Yeah, we're fine. This is, I swear, copium. I'm sad. I was gonna change my prediction to 3-1 me. Okay, we're finally back into some actual games. Not the bunt ones. Bombardment is game number 4. That's round number 4 of game 3. Sylveon in the lead right now. And Ken needs to start popping off. He cannot afford to lose any more games. Otherwise the lead might be completely unrecoverable. And even with the swing games, we have seen that they do not turn into Ken's favor whatsoever today, so he needs to get as many stars as he can in those core games, in the games where both participants will probably place top 2. "20 seconds left before the first death wave. And if one last bombardment, he has to do it again. One of the randoms still barely alive, finally dying. 5 seconds of first death wave. They're both somewhat in the middle. Will they outlive it? Or will they die? SylveonFan gets another star here. And Big Jousting. And this is Big Jousting. A game that has been so tough today on Kenneth. Might either save him now or completely ruin his chances whatsoever if he decides to go aggressive here. But does he have any other choice other than not do it? Other than to do it? And he goes aggressive. They engage in a fight. Kenneth versus SylveonFan, finding it out, and SylveonFan is dead. SylveonFan for the first time today dying to Kenneth, but who still needs to outlive the random. He gets screwed by the AFK pick here, but random is not too competent. He's not killing Kenneth. Ken gets another regen, gaining at least 1 star in Big Jousting here. Oh, the game that screwed Ken twice before now seems to be somewhat his savior. He gets 1 star here. He gets 1 star. He finally gains some star in Big Jousting. He didn't get a 3-0 swing like SylveonFan did in the last 2 rounds, but it's some sort of recovery. Round 6, Volcano. 3 stars between Sylveon and Kenneth. And it's still, the game is still on. It's still not over for any of them. SylveonFan going a very interesting pattern here, just destroying so many blocks on the left side, going mostly in the straight lines while Ken just runs around, finally stopping and trying to be more safe as the ending of the game approaches. I think Ken has the better block. He gains another star here. And only 2 rounds left. SylveonFan, 2 in the lead. It's still anyone's game. Ken still has a chance, but he needs to make sure that he gains 3 stars in the last 2 rounds. He cannot afford to let SylveonFan even tie in this one. And Sylveon just needs to place at least 2nd in the last 2 games. And even 1 round win will be enough to solidify his win in overall matchup. Band game. We will have to see what Hypixel has in mind, what Hypixel Gods prepared for us for the last 2 rounds, and if Ken still has a chance to save him from this really bad situation, or if SylveonFan will be going up against IL in a very nice win for him, with only 3 game matchup. Shooting range, a game that we have seen turn out very good for SylveonFan before. They're starting with TNT and Golden Zombie. Who will get the TNT first? Might be the winner. It's Ken with the TNT, but he only gets 20 points off of it. SylveonFan already somewhat catching up. Kenneth gets plus 40. And random passes. SylveonFan, that's what Ken needs. He needs to finish off game right now. Oh, but SylveonFan steals the TNT, passing the random and almost catching up to Kenneth here, 20 points behind. Ken just needs to hit 1 more skeleton, 1 more zombie, and he wins shooting range, but still 1 star behind with 1 round left. What it's gonna be? It's Animal Slaughter, where SylveonFan just needs 2nd to tie it up, to finish with a tie. It's the last round of game number 3. Kenneth just needs to pray that something insane happens. He needs to get first and just pray that SylveonFan doesn't play 2nd. It's his only chance, but we very rarely see any swings in Animal Soldier. It's one of those core games, one of those games where participants basically have a guaranteed second place at least. And kind of starting off with a lead, popping off, and showing a very good performance in Animal Soldier this time compared to the last round. But it might not be enough for him here. It might not be enough. SylveonFan is in second place right behind him, actually catching up. Might not even let Ken tie here if he keeps popping off. SylveonFan just stops on 95. He realizes that he does not need to sweat it. He does not need to pass Kenneth here and hold a game that might have saved Kenneth, but it is too late now. And SylveonFan, with a 3-1 win, goes up to IL in the next round of losers bracket. GG's. So fucking close. Yeah, it was a very close matchup, but all the swing games were absolutely tough on Ken today, and an insane performance from SylveonFan, a first-time player defeating Bloodster and Ken and a bunch of other players on his way to go up against IL in the next round of losers bracket, where he might do another sensation at this point. Like, SylveonFan just doesn't stop. He keeps winning 3-1 against everyone. He won 3-1 against everyone but Cobb, where all 3 matches were close, and he got 3-0'd. He just keeps getting at least one tie or loss. So, but yeah, GG's to both of them. They both performed really well, and Ken showed his like best performance in this tournament overall. But with how close the party games tournament has been, and with how hard it is to just have a solid win, and like nowadays it's really hard to predict what will happen, and even new people like SylveonFan, people who only recently started learning how to play already, have a good chance against established players, and we have seen SylveonFan just absolutely popping off against all the established players who he faced so far. Yeah, Ken has gotten unlucky with randoms, but that's how it goes with party games tournaments sometimes. That's unfortunately how it be. Let me ask Bacon if he can play. I might be ending the stream if he can't. Let me see. Yeah. If Bacon cannot play, then I will be ending a stream in like 5 minutes, and we'll be having a bunch of matchups tomorrow, most likely up to like 3 games. We have Itamar Jigsaw, which I will probably screen share in the tournament live. If we have maybe Fizzy and Cobb and Cake and Bacon. Let's see what Bacon says. Alright. Yeah, Bacon cannot play. Yeah. Let me see. Rip Kenneth, but yeah. Ken did absolutely well. It's just how it goes sometimes. Let me like right now schedule their game for tomorrow with Bacon and Keiki. Okay, yeah, so Bacon and Keiki will be playing tomorrow. Bacon is free for like the whole day, so just whenever Keiki will be ready, we will play. And like I said, Fizzy and Cobb will probably play tomorrow later, or earlier, I guess. And then it will be, and it'll also be Itamar Jigsaw earlier in the day. And I think that's it for the matchups tomorrow, and it's definitely it for matchups today. So that was a very good day today. Both matchups ended up in a free game match, but all of them were pretty close. Both IL Monkey and Ken Sylveon, just the winning side had a bit more luck, had a bit more consistency on their side, and now both of those consistent players, IL and SylveonFan, will be fighting it out in the fourth round of losers bracket, and we'll see who will prevail and who will be lucky there. But I will be leaving for now. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping on the stream, for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the match, enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you guys tomorrow in with some of the most exciting games we might see the whole tournament. Good stream, dub streamer, dub chat, and dub viewers, honestly. And now, but I will have to leave now. So, see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, it will the tournament will keep going well as it has been so far. Alright, love you guys. Bye.